They called him Unkillable. A man who seemed more legend than flesh. Shot in the face, shot in the head, shot in the stomach, shot in the ankle, the hip, the leg, the ear. Survivor of wars, battles, plane crashes, and prison camps. He lost an eye. He lost a hand. And still, he fought on. This is not a myth. This is the true story of Sir Adrian Carton de Wiart, the soldier who refused to die. He was born in 1880 in Brussels, into privilege. But Adrian was no man of quiet comfort. By the age of 20, he had already dropped out of Oxford, lying about his age to join the British Army. His baptism of fire came in the Boer War in South Africa. It was here that the first bullets found him, and it would not be the last. As the First World War erupted, Adrian marched into history. At Ypres, bullets tore through his body. A shot to the stomach, another to the ankle. He survived. At the Battle of the Somme, shrapnel ripped into his head and face. He lost his left eye, but instead of retreating into silence, Adrian wore his eye patch like a badge of honor. It gave him a look, grim, unforgettable. The face of a man who could not be killed. At another battle, his hand was shredded by a grenade. When doctors refused to amputate his mangled fingers, Adrian tore them off himself, then returned to the front. He once wrote, "Frankly, I enjoyed the war." By the war's end, he had been shot multiple times. He had lost an eye and a hand. Yet he had risen to command men with courage so fierce that even kings took notice. For his service, he was awarded the Victoria Cross, Britain's highest military honor. But his story was only half done. When World War II erupted, Adrian was nearly 60 years old. Most men would retire, but not him. He returned to fight. In 1941, his plane crashed off the coast of Libya. He swam to shore, only to be captured by Italian forces. For most soldiers, this would be the end, but not for Adrian. He tried to escape. Not once, not twice, but 5 times. He tunneled beneath fences, scaled prison walls, disguised himself. Every attempt failed, until finally, years later, he was released. Even then, he did not give up. Churchill himself sent him on missions, trusting him as one of Britain's toughest and most loyal warriors. Adrian's body was a map of scars, but his spirit remained unbroken. By the time he retired, he was a living legend. A man who had walked through fire and come out the other side again and again. He lived until 1963, dying peacefully at the age of 83. No bullet, no blade, no enemy could claim him. Sir Adrian Carton de Wiart remains one of history's greatest soldiers. Not because he was the strongest, not because he was the fastest, but because he simply refused to die. He was the soldier who became immortal, the soldier who made death wait. This is Adrian Carton de Wiart, the Unkillable, ancestorm, where dead don't whisper. Comment below if you want video on any topic till, then subscribe my channel to stay updated.